This is it. This is their all-star game. Look, the all-stars just being the best at your thing. And for these kids, this is their thing, and they are the best, so they're all-stars just like everybody else.
Major League Baseball's All-Star Game is Tuesday, but Seattle hosted a big game within the game today. We'll take you to the Field of Dreams. That begins our team coverage of All-Star Week tonight. We are also closely monitoring the MLB draft. King 5's Jake Garcia will have our first pick any minute.
And Seattle is showing off in the weather department this All-Star weekend, but heading into tomorrow, a little bit of a cool down you may want to know about. I'll break it down in your First Alert forecast.
Plus, murals previously defaced in Seattle are restored to their former glory. We take you to the unveiling. We are in the middle of All-Star Week in the Emerald City with the draft underway right now at Lumen Field. We have two of the biggest events still ahead this week, the Home Run Derby tomorrow and, of course, the big game on Tuesday. We have team coverage for you tonight on the draft and looking ahead to the rest of the week. King 5's Jake Garcia has that covered for us. But we want to start tonight with Drew Mickelson at Play Ball Park. And Drew, some incredible moments there today. And how did you get up there?
Fun day here. I want to start by saying it was a great day for baseball fans, even non-baseball fans. You know, the big ticket events are the Home Run Derby tomorrow and the big game on Tuesday, but there's plenty to do down here at Lumen Field. If you want to just hang around, you know, play a little ball, you can do that. Major League Baseball has done a great job turning this into a Major League Field of Dreams.
All-star game.
The same field where the Seahawks play.
No, for these kids, this is it. This is their dream.
The Stars are out early.
This is it. This is their all-star game. Look, the all-stars just being the best at your thing. And for these kids, this is their thing. Oh, there it is! And they are the best, so they're all-stars just like everybody else.
Matthew, watch me.
With a little help from his buddy, Jax Price.
Step.
Here is Matthew.
Matthew Winkle shows he's ready for the big stage. Welcome to the All-Star Challenger game.
And each of the leagues and challenger teams are just for kids for different abilities to come out and play and be part of a team.
High five, Zach. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
The Play Ball Park
Hi, we're the Tedisco family.
gives fans of all ages
That wraps up today's vlog, and I hope to see you guys next time. And make sure you keep saying Mariners fans and you say true to the blue.
a chance to live out their Major League fantasies.
You know, maybe I'll have my own face on one of these posters.
Very nice.
Thank you. It's the Seattle Pilots, the one and done season.
Seattle artist Shakur Nelson is using his stage for a history lesson.
I knew there was going to be a lot of young fans out here today, and I wanted to teach them a little bit about Seattle baseball.
Oh! Yeah! Yeah! Hey, Michael! I think for these kids and the things that they experience in their life, the opportunity to be here on the big stage, like living their dream with the mascots, with the other players, is fantastic.
The All-Star Game and All-Star Week are all about celebrating the game of baseball.
Matthew, you count 1, 2, 3. We say Mariners. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Mariners!
And it's as good as ever.
Hey, good game. Good game. Good game.
The Play Ball Park is open both Monday and Tuesday, again, from 10 to 6. You do need to pay to get in here, $35. They have some family deals as well, but there is a free area on the north side of Lumen Field. Now I want to toss to my colleague Jake Garcia, who's covering a much more serious topic, Major League Baseball draft. Jake?
Yeah, in fact, it's so serious. The Mariners selected their first pick of the first round just literally seconds ago, Drew. With the 22nd overall pick of the first round, they go Colt Emerson, a shortstop from John Glenn High School in Ohio. We're learning this about seconds ago. Mariners go the high school route with their first pick of the first round. That is notable because in recent first rounds, they've gone college heavy on the pitching side especially. But with this draft, the Mariners decide to shake it up a little. They go shortstop with their first pick of the first round. It's the most first-round picks they've had in the Jerry Dipoto era ever. 3 first-round picks. They got 2 more coming up. 4 total picks on day 1 of the MLB draft. The hometown team going the high school shortstop route, just as they did a season ago. This is an exciting time for Mariners fans. This is where they hope to restock their minor league system, one that's been depleted because of recent trades, especially the one for Luis Castillo. So the Mariners go Colt Emerson out of a high school in Ohio, guys. We're sure to learn plenty more about him in the coming hours, days, seconds. Right now, this is very fresh, though. Again, the Mariners go high school shortstop with their first pick. We'll have plenty more draft coverage later tonight. Again, they have picks number 29, 30, and 57 of the second round. That is the most day 1 picks across all of baseball. For now, reporting live at Lumen Field, Jake Garcia, King 5 Sports.
How exciting, welcoming some new Mariners to our team. Well, here's another big event tonight. Before the Derby tomorrow, there will be a drone show tonight at the Space Needle starting in just a few hours at 10 p.m. It is free to attend. Again, here's a look at the rest of the week. Derby tomorrow, then a red carpet event at Pike Place Market Tuesday before the All-Star game happens in the evening. And take a look what the players will be wearing on Tuesday. The colors teal and navy in honor of the beauty of the Pacific Northwest. The design is a nod to the ocean, forest, topography, and the movement of air. 3 of our very own Mariners will be wearing those jerseys. Luis Castillo, pitcher George Kirby, and Julio Rodriguez will all be representing the M's Tuesday night. This week has already been filled with so many special moments. These are new photos from Seattle Mayor Bruce Harrell from his Twitter of a groundbreaking at the Rainier Playfield in South Seattle. The goal is to replace the grass with turf and have it ready by next baseball season. The last time the fields were renovated was back in 1999. And All-Star Week coverage continues at 6:30 tonight. We also built you a complete All-Star Week event guide for the rest of your week. All you have to do is text MLB to 206-448-4545, and we will send you a link right to your phone. We are also so blessed that all the All-Star festivities are going off, and also the roof will be open. The sun is shining. We have no complaints when it comes to the weather department here, because Leah's here to tell us all about it.
Truly could not ask for a better baseball weekend. Absolutely spectacular. And as we head into the next couple of days, this gorgeous weather is going to continue. Here's a live look from our rooftop camera. Those are the same skies they are watching in the draft right now. 77 degrees is what we are currently feeling in Seattle. Across Western Washington, really pleasant conditions. Couple 80s down south, Puyallup sitting at 81 degrees right now, some 60s up to the north. But hey, home run derby tomorrow. That's what we're looking forward to. Another day of gorgeous 70s in store coming up. I'll show you what Tuesday brings.
Leah, thank you. We have some news now. 3 people are dead after a crash in Federal Way. This happened this morning on I-5 near 333rd Street. The State Patrol says 2 of the victims were 25 years old, another 27. The State Patrol says that drugs or alcohol were a factor in this crash. Right now, Seattle police are still searching for suspects following 2 deadly shootings in the Soto neighborhood. The first happened Friday night on 4th Avenue South and South Lander Street outside the Shell gas station. The second one was yesterday morning on Airport Way South near the Old Rainier Brewery and Trent Mayano's barbershop.
I think that any major city that is experiencing such a rapid growth, displacement of people, lots of substance abuse, you can expect that combination to eventually attribute to crimes.
Before Friday night's shooting, there had been 3 shootings in Soto this year, but none of those were deadly. These shootings happening during All-Star Week in Seattle. King 5 got a statement from the Seattle police detective just last night writing, quote, "The resources allocated throughout the city will be adjusted accordingly if a situation calls for additional police presence. Public safety is a top priority for the department during this festive time in the city."
I really hope that people just can enjoy the mural and like the new one and don't hurt it.
A well-known Seattle mural has been restored after vandals did thousands of dollars worth of damage. We're talking about the Betty Page and Divine mural in the U District. That's where King 5's Cornelius Hawker is now live with an exclusive update. Cornelius.
Betty Page and Divine have been restored. The anti-graffiti coating is very generous, just in case those vandals try to come back to destroy these works of art. Restoring the Betty Page and Divine mural is an all too familiar task for Matt Brennan.
I really just had to redo all the black outlines, pop the red, the faces both had to be totally redone.
The mural on the side of a home in the U District has faced its fair share of challenges, you could say.
This one definitely, for whatever reason, seems to be a kind of lightning rod of people aggressively attacking it.
The latest challenge came over the Memorial Day weekend when masked vandals splattered paint not only on the murals, but all over the home. A costly cleanup for the homeowners, something Chris Brugos doesn't want to deal with again.
We have security cameras all over now. It makes me feel a little bit more comforted, I guess, that at least we'll be able to have a chance of catching people who come back.
The big question Chris always gets is why? Why does he think vandals continue targeting the mural on his home?
We don't know why they are doing what they did these couple times with the red paint, but it happened after we put up Divine, who, is kind of an icon in that community.
Divine is a well-known drag queen who passed away in 1988. A larger-than-life personality making this 12-foot-tall mural fitting.
That was kind of what inspired us for the subject matter for the new mural.
That new mural? Marsha P. Johnson, a gay rights activist and trans woman, credited with helping start the modern gay rights movement, taking part in the Stonewall riots. Chris and his family are enjoying this moment. Friends of theirs coming over to help them celebrate. Everyone is hoping this is the last challenge the murals will face.
I really hope that people just can enjoy the mural and like the new one. And don't.
The people responsible for the vandalism have not been caught, and Chris tells me the community support is always the silver lining in these situations. However, his insurance company, they're not so generous. They're raising their rates because over the years they've had so many claims because people keep on targeting the home, which is another reason why they want people to stop targeting these murals and their home. Live in the U District, Cornelius Hawker, King 5 News.
Cornelius, thank you. This vandalism isn't being considered a hate crime at this point, but in recent months, King 5 has covered several stories where the LGBTQ plus community has been targeted. Latest numbers from the FBI show an increase of hate crimes reported in Washington from 2020 to 2021. 80 reports to then 106. That's a 32.5% increase. Still ahead on King 5, we're tracking another wildfire sparking in western Washington, plus the health effects of breathing in wildfire smoke in an already busy season. Plus, all-star coverage continues how a big week for baseball means a big week for business.